Nikko Ramos, executive editor of Slam Philippines, now joins us live in the studio to talk about the big performance of Russell Westbrook and the back-to-back MVP awards of Steph Curry. Good evening, Nikko. Welcome back to Sports Desk.
Thanks for having me.
I thought you were going to wear what Russell Westbrook was wearing the other day, the cutoffs, the green cutoffs and the bandana. And
the security wouldn't let me in, and apparently I don't have the biceps for it. So
you just did not have the guts to do it.
No one has guts like Russ.
No one. Okay, let's talk about Westbrook. I had a question for Charles Chu Monday, or rather yesterday. Now, is it time? Is now the time for us to finally and fully embrace Russell Westbrook for who he is? Points, rebounds, assists, and even turnovers. Do we accept him for who he is finally?
I think that we have to, because there's no other player that he'll become. There's no scenario in Russell Westbrook's head or plans or anyone on that OKC camp that sees him playing any other way. He's not going to be your traditional bring it down, set it up kind of point guard. He's not going to be a point guard who's going to release it within the first few seconds of a shot clock. He's going to hold on to that ball for most parts of most possessions, and you're going to have to live and die with the decisions he makes.
I guess sometimes he feels he's too talented to sort of give way. Do you feel, judging it by body language and just the eye test, that Kevin Durant is perfectly fine with Westbrook being what he is?
Absolutely. I think it's so easy to look at the two of them and try to imagine a rift or to drive a wedge in between the two of them. But if you really watch the two of them closely and you understand the kind of people that they are from interviews and how they speak about each other and how they're so protective of each other, you understand there's probably no talent level, no tandem at that talent level ever in the history of the NBA that has ever gotten along as much as Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant.
So, like, Nikko, you have a history of tweeting recklessly. So,
yes.
Do you if you're saying that you will fully embrace Westbrook for being Westbrook, do you promise that you will not make fun of Westbrook's shot selection, tendency to hold on to the ball during crunch time? Do you promise that you won't make fun of him, or is that also part of, well, you can make fun of him, but also accept him at the same time?
It's all part of the Russell Westbrook experience. I think that every fourth quarter where he brings the ball down and elects to stop from 20 feet and shoot a pull-up jumper is always going to, frustrate you. But that comes with all the greats. That's why it's so frustrating anytime all the great players, when they fail, whenever LeBron James loses in the finals, whenever Steph Curry misses a three-pointer, you're always frustrated. There's always that frustration within you because you expect them to be better. And I think that's the stamp that Russell Westbrook is great, because we expect such great things from him.
Okay, last point on Russell Westbrook. You use the word frustration. How frustrated is San Antonio in trying to stop Westbrook? You have Tony Parker. They have to hide him to Andre Robertson. You have Patty Mills. When he was on the floor, his quickness seems to backfire on the Spurs. How frustrated is San Antonio in trying to shut down Westbrook in the series?
I think the great thing about San Antonio is they have Danny Green and Kawhi Leonard, who are both great two-way guys. Really, the problem with Russell Westbrook, if you really want to stop him, don't let him get rebounds. Box him out, because his effectivity really comes from being able to go downhill. And all that starts, and a lot of people don't notice it, is that when he gets a rebound and he pushes that basketball, and then the matchups get crossed up, that's when Tony is forced to cover him, or Patty Mills is forced to cover him, and that's bad news for anybody.
Okay, let's switch to Steph Curry, back-to-back MVP, unanimous choice. This came out, the official announcement came out just before midnight last night. What does it mean for you to know that he is the first ever unanimous MVP winner? Not Jordan, not Magic, not no one else. Steph being the first.
That's crazy. I mean, that was the exact point that I wanted to make. Michael didn't do it. Magic,
Shaq, LeBron
didn't do it. LeBron James didn't do it. And you look back in history, and you feel as if, going back, you feel as if Michael was the best player in the NBA all those years. How are we going to look at Steph Curry 20 years from now? He's in a league with a great Kawhi, with a still great LeBron, with a great Russell and KD. And not even the hipsterest of sports writers, and there are a lot of them out there, had the guts to go against Steph.
There's always that one guy. There's always that
Except
one or two
here.
guys saying, gusto ko lang maiba. I just want to be different, and boboto ko si ganito, or boboto ko si Harden, or whoever. There was no one.
I think they express it differently because I was looking at the list just now. Kyle Lowry is 10th in MVP voting. And
Regular season naman eh. It's a regular season thing. Don't
Yeah.
look at the series with the Heat now.
But no, very impressive by Steph.
Wow. And what will be the next level for Steph? He's breaking record after record. He's now a 2-time MVP. What else can he do?
We asked that last year when we said that this is the best that this guy can ever play. And I'm watching, and I watched him in overtime in that last game against Portland.
17 points in
17
overtime.
points in just a ridiculous manner. And I said, there's really no way he can get better. But then obviously he's going to come back next year and, hey, he'll maybe prove us wrong again.
Okay, well, thank you, Nikko. We'll bring you back at the end of the show. We'll talk about something very, very different, but I think you'll have opinions on that too.
Sure, thank you.